doggy, it's hot outside, but is it too hot to garden? Today I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks so that way you don't get behind during the heat of the season and stay on top of your gardening tasks. The first thing I want to stress is safety. You don't want to go outside when there's heat advisories going on because that's going to put you into jeopardy. And if you're not able to be at your peak when gardening, you may cause a costly mistake, not only to your own personal health, but to the health of your garden. That being said, the best time to garden in the heat of the year is early in the morning or late in the afternoon. For me, that's kind of problematic because the bugs are really thick at that time, but I'd much rather put on some bug spray and deal with those pests than deal with heat exhaustion. Remember, stay hydrated, friends. Another thing you can do when it's really hot is, wear some sunscreen because that sun is burning down and may burn your skin, and that could cause problems later on. Also, don't forget to wear a hat. A nice, airy, weaved hat will help with creating shade for you personally, but also allow airflow, which is really important. You don't want to overheat your cranium. You can also get one of those big umbrellas. I've been known to lug around one of those giant poolside umbrellas and just put it right in the middle of my gardening space. That way, I stay cool and can get to work. A final option, if you have support, like we do in our caged raised garden, is you can cover the top with shade cloth. Not only is this going to keep you cool, but this is going to keep your veggies cool as well, and they may thrive a little bit longer through the heat of the season. Some things that you can do when it's hot and your plants just don't want to grow is do some prepping for when the fall comes around. If you're lucky, like we are here in Florida, fall gardening is a big time to boost your productivity. So if you take this heat of the season when things really aren't wanting to thrive and make sure your gardening areas are ready to go for fall planting, then you are one step ahead of the game. Another thing I like to do when it's really hot outside is solarize my gardens. In my particular region, I am continually suffering from root knot nematodes. That's right, I made the face because I hate those things. But I've found that if I lay a layer of plastic over my raised garden beds, when it's really hot and the sun is beating down, I'm going to bake the top layer of the earth and kill off those root knot nematodes. Therefore, I can plant when it comes fall time and not worry about my roots of my plants being affected. I have a full video on solarization that I'll make sure to link in the description below. Last but not least, why not just plant something that loves the heat? I have a full video on heat-loving plants that I will share with you in the description below as well, and you can select from those to see what works for you in your area. What do you like to do when it's too hot to garden? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Plant Life.